What's up, y'all? This is Jellystone Park in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We stayed at Jellystone Park in Sioux Falls, or we call it the Yogi Bear camp because there's Yogi Bears everywhere, and I mean everywhere. I think I counted like 10 Yogi Bears. That's just like the statues. There's like one just in a random corner at the back of the RV area. They've got Yogi Bear you can sit with, Yogi Bear you can sit on, Yogi Bear you can stand next to, and for $8, Yogi Bear will deliver milk and cookies to your RV. So right here across from where the RVs are, we've got the laser tag play area. Costs you $8. It's not every day, it's just a couple times a week they play laser tag. My idea of playing laser tag at 6 o'clock in the evening in the summer when it's bright and sunny and hot out for $8, not my cup of tea. I'd rather be doing that after dark. And the interstate is actually right on the other side. That's Interstate 90. We don't notice it that often. Every once in a while somebody's got on a loud engine brake or something that you can hear from our RV, but it's not too bad. Until your cousin's husband drives by and honks his train horn to say farewell.
We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound up, watch on bandit run.
There's a bunch of corn back there. I swear that corn grew like 2 feet in 2 weeks while we were here. That's pretty amazing. I could have sworn I could have seen over the top of it when we got here, and now it's way too tall. I guess they do some kind of a corn maze here in the fall. Would love to check that out. It's right off the park. That'd have been perfect. So this park offers full hookup sites, tent sites. There's a lot of people come and tent camp here. It's quite incredible. Every Friday night, we just expected to see the whole tent area would just be packed. I'm not kidding either, packed. Then there's also cabins up on top of the hill behind the swimming pool. There's about 5 rows of RV parking. I think there might be some back ends up in the top for smaller RVs, but most of them are a 50 amp pull through. They're not that long though. I had to park sideways like this every night, or every time we'd come back, because there wasn't enough room for our 41-foot RV to sit there and then have the truck parked normally. You can rent things like golf carts here. You can rent little pedal cars. They're like, you pedal like a bicycle, but they have 1, 2, and 4 seaters. They're kind of cool. See people out there pedaling around in those. They've got the swimming pool with like a splash area. There's no water park here. There's no water slides. There is the grill. It's a food truck where you can, I guess, get hamburgers and hot dogs. They got the park store, which is a pretty good sized park store with toys, t-shirts, stickers, RV necessary items, groceries, things like that. It's a pretty good sized park store. They even had the like a slushy or icy type thing with a refillable bottle. You keep going up there and refilling it for $2. One of our kind of running jokes while we were here, we stayed for nearly 2 weeks. They gave us 4 of these green paper wristbands. They said you gotta wear these at all times while in the park. We never put them on. They're still in the truck. Now granted, we never actually went swimming. Maybe somebody would have been checking at the swimming pool, but the girls went and played mini golf, jumped on the big bouncy air pillow thing. Nobody ever bothered to check their wristbands. So that was kind of interesting. I didn't want to wear one of those paper wristbands for 2 weeks. I thought that was a little irrational. The bathrooms were decent. There was 2 bathhouses, one that had like 2 showers and one that had like 5 right off the swimming pool. The dumpsters were right up by the front. I would have spread the dumpsters out more. There was 3 right at the front, kind of far for a walk. We usually like to walk the trash to the dumpster while we're walking the dog, but that was a bit too far. I felt like it would have been better if they would have put the dumpsters at the end of the rows. This Jellystone Park is probably about 5 or 6 miles from the falls, the Sioux Falls. It's just a few miles away from the north part of Sioux Falls and in between Sioux Falls and Brandon. Right off Interstate 90. The exit, they've kind of redone the exit. It's really easy to pull a big trailer through that intersection. Easier than coming into the park, but the park's got plenty of room to maneuver too. So last night we came home and our microwave had only had power for about 12 minutes, so we thought the RV had lost power. And then as we were standing there, the microwave was flickering, and we realized that the microwave had a problem. So we actually unplugged the power from up top above the microwave, ran it to an extension cord down below, and got solid, consistent power there. Checked the breaker panel, and the breaker's not tripping or anything. So now I get to troubleshoot what's possibly going wrong with the plug between the plug and the breaker panel that's causing the microwave not to work. One of the first things I noticed after I had a drill but not an impact driver, and so I didn't really have enough space to get these screws out. And once I got them out, it's amazing how much wasted space they've got. I mean, look at you can see where the power cord is. Now, obviously you need to kind of secure that, because if that cord goes loose or has a problem, then you have a problem like what we have. But why all the rest of the dead space? Just to save weight on your RV, I guess? I'd love to just kind of build a custom box just around that power cord and gain all the rest of the space. We'll let you know what we find out about the microwave.
On hot days, do not go on the bouncy pillow because it will burn your feet. And that's all.
What about the Gaga Ball pit?
Last night there was too much kids that everybody was getting out in 1 second. So we didn't go.
What about mini golf?
Amazing.
I don't know how to play. You like mini golf?
The ice cream that I had
So good.
will blow your mind.
The ice cream too.
Because it's from Jellystone.
Yeah.
Jellystone is unique stuff.
I like the park. I like the fact that you could play laser tag. We never got to, but I would like to. But we got to visit with family, so that was good.
The ice cream sandwiches tasted weird. They tasted like jelly.
Is that because it's from Jellystone?
Yes.
I grew up in this area in Sioux Falls. This is where I was born and raised, and so I've got a lot of family and friends here. A lot of times it's tough to catch all of the touristy stuff when we come to town. It's really more about seeing family. And it was my grandfather's 90th birthday while we were here, and had quite the family reunion. Got to see a lot of people, cousins, uncles, and aunts that I hadn't seen in quite a while. So really enjoyed that time. It was great to see my grandfather doing so well at 90. Still driving, still helping me troubleshoot my microwave.
So I said to family, and I said to everybody in the family, okay, you were there.
Trying to capture the memories.
The what?
Just trying to capture the memories.
Oh.
Let me get that burger going in your mouth there. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, that's our kitty right there.
Come around over here, will you?
Every time I... Are the brats good?
Yes, very good.
So we had that problem with our microwave, which I was trying to troubleshoot, shot a little footage for you. So I had gotten the necessary tools. I was going to do some further testing. I thought maybe the breaker was bad inside the RV for the microwave outlet. Well, after coming home that night, I found that we lost all of our power on one leg of the 50 amp. So we started looking around more and discovered that it had died at the post. And it was getting pretty hot too. So I called the emergency number for the park service, and the maintenance guy came out about 11:15 at night. Nice guy. Hey, he pulled it out and showed me where the breaker was bad. It actually, the connection on the backside of the breaker had kind of worn out and gotten loose. So once he got it all put back together and fired up, sure enough, our microwave worked again. So there was nothing wrong with the RV. It was just a worn out post for the 50 amp. So we are leaving from Sioux Falls and we are going to drive up to the Minneapolis area. Our next goal is actually Wisconsin for a month. But when the girls found out we're going to pass by the Mall of America, which they've never been to, they really got excited. So I got us a 2-night stay at the KOA Southwest Minneapolis. We'll stay there. It'll be a bit of a drive into the Mall of America, but I don't really enjoy trying to camp inside a really big city. I'd rather drive in from out of town. So but we're gonna hitch up and go to Minneapolis. All right, y'all, thanks for watching our video, and we just want to remind you to keep on living, because life happens.